Herpes Cure 2015, is there a hope for people with HSV? People who have herpes often step into the new year with great expectations. They are hoping that this will be the year when scientists finally discover herpes cure. But by the end of each year they realize once again that there is still no cure and that they will have to deal with herpes every day for yet another year. This year is no different. 2015 is almost over and everyone's hope for herpes cure is slowly fading away. So what happened in 2015? Were there any big herpes cure breakthrough and developments? Or maybe some inspirational stories from herpes patients who found a way to control HSV and live an outbreak-free life? At the beginning of 2015 there were a lot of speculations about major companies, such as Vical Incorporated and Genocea Biosciences and the development of herpes cure. Genocea actually achieved some positive results in reducing bacterial infection, but unfortunately, statistical significance was not achieved. The good news is that there are still a lot of herpes cure researches currently in progress. For instance, the one by William Jacobs Jr., HHMI investigator and professor of microbiology, and Michael Farzan from Scripps Research Institute. While scientists were looking for herpes cure in 2015, more people started to show compassion for herpes sufferers, and many people who have herpes began to understand that their diagnosis is nothing to be ashamed of. For example, Dawson shared on her social media that she celebrates the day she found out she had HSV too, and Dr. Martin Schuh created Pink Tent to support those who have herpes. The World Health Organization has finally acknowledged the seriousness of the herpes problem and shared frightening statistics. According to WHO, 67% of the population under the age of 50 are affected by oral herpes, type 1. And 417 million people are affected by genital herpes. As we all know, the first step to recovery is admitting a problem. This means that this year we finally made a first step to discovering herpes cure, but there is still a long journey ahead of us. Just a reminder, there is still no FDA-approved herpes cure. Several studies have shown that antiviral drugs and some natural remedies can speed up outbreak recovery time and minimize the pain, itching and burning. Antiviral drugs sometimes cause side effects, and in some cases people develop a tolerance for them, or they can even stop working whatsoever, after using those drugs for extended periods of time. Natural remedies should be used under physician's supervision. Herpes virus can be controlled and people can live outbreak-free if their immune system is strong enough to fight HSV. Too many people give up when they find out there is no herpes cure. We often get emails saying, "There are millions of people who, just like me, have herpes. Why should I change? I have no symptoms, so I just prefer not to tell anyone I have herpes. I got genital herpes from my ex-boyfriend, who later dumped me. My sex life is over now. What should I do?" Some of those letters will be published in a few days. Even though herpes cure has not been discovered in 2015, that does not mean that your life is over. Keep in mind that the first research for herpes vaccine started around 1920. Today people start to realize what herpes really is and they are more acceptable of people who have it than before. We should not get our hopes up and expect any big breakthrough, and then get upset when it doesn't happen. Instead, we should believe in ourselves and take good care of our bodies in order to live happy and healthy lives. We are the only ones who hold the key to our future. Even if you are having a nasty painful herpes outbreak right now and you are all depressed and have no one to talk to, remember that this won't be like this forever. It will get better. Just imagine that everything in your life can be different. You can find your true love, who will support, love and accept you no matter what. You can change your lifestyle and live a longer and healthier life. You can learn to control your emotions and achieve everything you've even dreamed of. Few things you can do to make your life easier. 1. If you are depressed and not enjoying your life right now, get help. There are forums, doctors and support groups. 2. If you are in pain and experience frequent outbreaks, adopt a healthier lifestyle. It will certainly help you control herpes outbreaks. Eat more fruit and vegetables, get enough sleep, quit meat, coffee, sugar, alcohol.